We are getting a lot of questions on how to measure the ROI of AI tools in HR. And what's really interesting is we're getting a lot of these questions that are thinking the way people thought before AI tools. So it's things like logins, it's things like, courses taken. That's the way HR used to measure things. And by the way, most of those metrics don't look great. Like really good login rates are between like 5 and 20%, which is shocking. It should be so much higher than that. But also, logging in isn't truly serving employees. Who wants another login? It should be coming to people to serve them. So as people are looking for ways to measure the impact of their AI tools, the first place where people's thoughts are going is scalability, which is spot on. Think of all the programs HR has already invested into developing, all of the tools, all the platforms, the assessments, the leadership development, the courses. All of those things can now be tapped with AI, tied to an LLM with a conversational interface, and serving every single employee every single day. That is amazing. That's never before been possible. But then you have to look at a new way of thinking about this. If you just say, take your LMS and tie it to an LLM with a conversational interface, people still need to go to it and find it. We should actually be expecting our AI to tap into our other systems, right? Like our HCM, I almost said HRIS, how old school of me, to know all of the things about an employee's day-to-day life, with their performance reviews, who their manager in the hierarchy of the organization is, who's on their team, 360 feedback they've gotten, all of those things, they're stored in siloed systems. All of that should come together and understand actually which of those courses in the LMS will best serve this employee. What's their career path? What are their aspirations? It should be able to tie all of that. What's in their IDP? Tie all of that together and serve coaching, serve suggestions to an employee in their flow of work. Why can't it come into their Microsoft Teams or their Slack or their email, wherever they're actually working, and prompt them? So yes, we need to be thinking scalability to measure ROI, and we need to be thinking usability, but that should be by bringing it to the employees, by knowing the employees, by knowing what would best serve the stressful situation they are in right now and making it accessible immediately right where they are. Those are the types of features we should be looking at, because when those features exist in an AI platform for HR, then we can actually measure what really matters. We can measure scalability. We can measure how it's tying together all of our existing investments, and we can measure behavior change. That elusive, bright North Star we've always wanted to be able to measure with our HR investments. All of that should be possible, and you should expect it from your AI vendors. You should expect it from all of these things that people are coming out with saying they have now put AI on top of what they do for HR. You should expect it to do those three things: tie together your existing investments, scale it to every employee, and prove behavior change.